Zach has the Joker hat on his head. He wants to make a statement. All right, we're gonna move on now. Um, orientation. Really? You guys have to ask that? I'm pretty sure everyone can figure out my orientation on their own, but if you really need me to spell it out for you, I like both. I like boobs and I like guys. It's just how it works.
You're technically pansexual, isn't that what it's called?
Okay, well, Tony's right. I would guess it would be more like pansexual, but 90% of the population has no idea what that means. So it's just easier to say, I like both. Just say bisexual. In reality, I don't honestly care. And you don't care if male, female, or transgender, anything. That's what I am. If you guys didn't know that, you've officially been educated educated in it, and that's actually what I am. But for the general public, I say bisexual. Um, Sorry about that. Didn't mean to block the camera. um, we're almost done. Shampoo, your favorite shampoo, body wash, and toothpaste. My favorite shampoo is generally Herbal Essences, the Hello Hydration with what is it? Orchids and coconut milk because it really makes your hair feel like silk. Like I'm not even kidding. I love it. Body wash, anything by Axe really. Right now I've got Dark Temptation and I like it. But I'll pretty much use anything. I don't remember what it's called, but the blue stuff with the menthol like crystals things in it, that's really good too. I love it. Oh, excuse me. This little boy right here is Raven, and he is a paracat. I don't have a favorite toothpaste. I think it's really weird if you do. Pretty much, I will use whatever is. Hi, Raven. I will use whatever is for sensitive teeth because I suck and have those. This is Raven. He is Adelaide and Delilah's big brother. He's the fattest one of them all. We call him Moose. Yes. If I haven't already mentioned it to you guys somewhere else, then Adelaide is a boy. We found this out after we thought he was a girl and changed his name from Atticus to Adelaide, and I decided I wasn't changing it again. And yes, he is in fact named after the Hannah character. I'm lame like that.
It's the only name that you can shorten it, Addie.
Yeah. Your favorite color? I don't have a favorite color. I have favorite colors. Really, I like all colors, but it just depends on the color is how much. My top favorites are purple, pretty much any shade, although I don't like the super, super dark, almost black ones. They're just weird looking to me. Green, pretty much green like what's behind me here, like that shade of green. I really like it. And I like pink in some shades. Like, I don't... Yeah, it sucks coloring with it a lot, but pink I like. It's a good color depending on the shade. Hot pink is good. I had a hot pink shirt on the other day when I did this the first time. Hang on. Like this is okay. But like pale pink like the letters are, not a big fan of it if it's huge amounts of it. I also like blue, if you couldn't tell by my shirt. I love blue. I said green already. Green was my second. No. Anyways, moving on. What inspires you? Life does, things I see, things that happen to me, that happen to my friends and they tell me about. Movies, TV, music. No, chickens. No. All of it in. Okay, I'm sorry. I am kind of inspired by chickens, but it just feels kind of weird to say that chickens inspire me. Yeah, anything and everything that has to do with anything. Anything and everything that has existed, does exist, or will exist, or possibly exist in the future. It all inspires me. Everything I do, and I just now realized there's a reflection of the webcam in my glasses. Way to be observant. 36 minutes later. But yeah, everything inspires me. I'm gonna move on now. I knew there was a Hannah question in here somewhere. What's your favorite Hannah character? Generally, it bounces from week to week, but right now my favorite character is Vesser, and no, not because that's my wife. because I like Vester. His teeth scare the living hell out of me, but I want them. Could scare the hell out of Tony with those. Not that this Tony, a boy Tony. um, yeah, he's already terrified of them. I bite hard even without pressure. Don't ever make me bite you guys. Um, Other than that, coming up next, Finnis and Conrad are like tied for second because, well, I play Conrad. He should be up there. You'd think he would be. And I love Finn. Finn is amazing and awesome. And, oh, so manly. Cass is third. Then Tony fourth, I believe. Then Pless. Then, I don't know. Oddly enough, Hannah and Zombie, or Ellipsis, sorry, aren't really at the top of my list.
We've never been main character.
Yeah, me and Tony have neither. Yeah, neither one of us are ever, main character favorite kind of people because you're supposed to like them best and everyone else does. And we just like to go, well, you see this obscure character that we know absolutely nothing about? I like him! Da 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 da. Any hoozles. Yes, hoozles. What are you currently reading? Um, Well, I just finished Good Omens the other day, and it's really good if you haven't read it, which I don't know how because I have to be the last person in the world to have read it. You,
I technically haven't finished it.
but you started reading it. Anyways, if you haven't read it, you really should. It's really, really good. And if Tony will be kind enough to let me borrow it for a couple more days, I'm gonna read it again. Yeah, I mean, if you'll let me borrow it longer.
What?
Yeah, if she'll let me borrow it a little longer, I'm gonna read it again because by the time I got to the end, I forgot how it started, and I feel bad about that because I really like Neil Gaiman. Anyways, what I am still currently reading is the sequel to Gone with the Wind, Scarlet, Misery, the second book in Twilight. Sorry, that is New Moon. I have an issue with that. I can never remember. I have to do the titles in order in my head to remember. And I'm reading Wuthering Heights online. It's really good. And ebooks is a godsend because it means I don't have to go and buy it and get that stupid Edward and Bella's favorite book thing because that is the most retarded thing in the fucking world. Yes. I think it's the dumbest thing in the world, and I know they're doing it to make money, but you're whoring out a classic for something that is, a flash in the pan and total garbage in comparison. And I really want to smack whoever thought that was a good idea to take all the books that were mentioned in the Twilight books and go, Edward and Bella's favorite books or collection of their favorite books. That's stupid. You're whoring those works out. Yeah, and that was what? Pride and Prejudice, wasn't it?
Pride and Prejudice was their favorite book, Romeo and Juliet.
Yeah, and then
It's just like Edward and Bella.
yeah, and then making Romeo and Juliet doing that whole Edward and Bella in the past. No, it's not. It is 10 times better than that shit.
Not to mention they fucking die.
Yeah. I could go on about this for another 10 minutes, but I won't because this is already getting really long and I'm sorry. Um, why are you mad? One, I want to know how you were mad when you asked that. I was mad. Sorry. I was mad when you asked this because I really was. And I was mad because my sister lost my only surviving pair of flip-flops, and they're my favorite ones in the world. I'm not mad anymore. Well, I'm kind of mad right now because my throat hurts and I'm stuffed up and I sound horrible. But yeah. Um, Last question. What are you currently wearing? Well, obviously I'm wearing a blue shirt. It says Dream On. You can't see though. Well, here. Dee. Yeah, I have giant ones. I told you this. And I'm wearing green board shorts. No, that are almost exactly the color of the basket again. And yeah, more like the bubble sword right there. And yeah, that's it. That's all I'm wearing right now. Besides my necklace, but you can see that. The pin, this, if you want to know, because I can't angle it right, says #1 pet. Okay, and since they insist on me telling you, I'm also wearing blue ducky boxers that say squeaky clean. Yeah, there's a bra too. I have to. God. Apparently, I literally have to tell you everything I'm wearing. Um, Yeah, this got way longer than I thought it would. It's actually like 10 minutes longer than the first one that I did. But, it's chill. Say bye, guys. Wave, Zach, because they can't hear you. Alright, I don't care about Flea.